Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Are you ready to relive the nightmare all over again? Because I don't know if I am, but I'm kind of in control of my own destiny, so I don't really have a choice. I can just feel just the spine-busting agony forming at the base of my back right now, and it's just going to inch its way up slowly until my whole body is consumed. So, get ready for that. But on the last episode of Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, we were charged with the most formidable of tasks. One that if I were proposed with the opportunity of doing it again after finishing it, I probably wouldn't take it. Not unless somebody was willing to fork out some serious money for it. You better not ruin my trip, you little sourpuss. Your dad's paying some good money for it. Oh, I wouldn't want to spoil your fun, Mr. Cheapskate. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Kevin McAllister, you always make me feel better in times of just side-splitting pain. But what do you do? Here we are again, back at the Quarry. Oh, God, with more dump trucky madness. It's like I can't get away from this crap, man. Like, there's always something that I gotta do anymore involving cranes. Like, I finally got like a moment away from this. At least so I thought when I was doing my episode of Half-Life 2 last night. And then I ended up having to do something with cranes there. It's just like, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, it'll always be there, staring you right in the genitals. And that's what happened. I think it's just going to, like, follow me around for the rest of my life. Like, every episode from now on is going to always involve... It's going to always involve cranes and moving things around. But however, you would think at this point, with how many times we have done this mission, that we're probably going to be, you know, like, resident experts on how to finish it at this point. That's my general hope. I mean, they put 8 minutes on the clock here, or however much it was. And I'm hoping for the best here, but, you know, once we gotta go get that damn body, that's where the real problem's gonna come in, and it's right here. But I have a plan. I'm not saying this plan is a good plan, but it's still a plan. It was something that I formulated in my brain while I was at work today, and we're gonna put it to the test instead. And it's one that we've pretty much already come up with numerous times, but I'm gonna try to angle this thing up. You guys aren't going to see where I'm pointing, but over that way, you see where Carl's turning the wheel over to the left. Maybe that'll keep it from going down towards these stupid posts again. Either that, or it's going to do the exact same thing that we've been doing this whole time, and it's not going to work. Yes, let's go this... Oh, no. If we get too close to that thing, it's not going to work either. Come on, body of the person I don't care who it is. Yeah, you play hardball here. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I don't know why you're doing what you're doing. I really don't know why you're doing what you're doing, but whatever. Come on, stupid random businessman who got tied up with really high-grade duct tape that's not coming undone despite being coated to the brim with dirt. If there's anything that'll make duct tape not work the way you want it to, is getting a bunch of dirt in there. Alright, let's go. Let's go get in that crane. Damn it. I am determined for this to work. If not, then I'm gonna, like, slowly slip into a bout of depression or something. I don't really know what it's gonna be. Hey, I think I know what I need. Some good old Xanax. Yeah. It's not really the kind of thing where you're like, yeah! It's just, yeah. Oh, God, here we go. Oh, so by the way, here's some good news for you before I get to the bad news / venting of my day again. So, I can't believe I found this today. I decided to go over to Game Crazy after I got off of work today just to, you know, browse their wares. I was actually looking for a copy of Home Alone on the Game Boy because I totally lost my copy when I moved a couple of years ago actually. And so I was hoping to find a new one, because I've just been, like, really itching to play it lately. Oh, look at that! I mean, I would hope that I'm a master of this part by now. I've been doing crane stuff for, like, 3 out of the last 4 days, so... Or something to that extent. So I was looking around for that, and, I just ended up kind of going and I started browsing around on, in their PS1 section, And if you guys follow me on, for the few of you that follow me on Twitter, you probably already saw this, but I actually was able to find a pretty good quality copy of Crash Team Racing over there, and it wasn't even that expensive either. And I'm sure that part of that, like part of the reason for that, is because it was just in like a little crappy jewel case instead of being like in its original packaging or whatever. But I was super happy, man. Just like the fact that I was just talking with somebody about that the other day. They were asking me if I was going to do a series of that, and I was like, well, I mean, I would love to. Well, the problem is I totally don't have a copy of it. Hey, that was awesome. Okay. If I drop this stuff, man, I'm gonna go freaking berserk. I'm gonna turn into Evil Otto from Berserk on the Atari or the Vectrex or whatever system you want to call it. I'm just gonna start bouncing up and down with just the most faulty of smiles ever, and I am going to slowly bring the world to a boil and then shove it in the oven at 450. Because, dude, we got all the way to the freaking entrance last time, and the damn thing was just like, I'm a dump truck, and I've got the most janky physics in the world. But whatever. But I have an idea, though. Somebody told me to try to back up through that area, so I'm gonna do that. I think that might be the hidden gem here. So we'll go like this, yes, and then we'll back up through this spot instead. That way it'll keep the angle down. Oh yeah. So yeah, man, I was able to find it. It's in good condition and everything. Maybe I think I might peruse around the internet to see if I can find maybe like just like an empty case for it that I can actually just transfer it over and then have the real freaking thing. So I would imagine if there's people selling games out there, there's probably people selling just like the empty jewel cases or whatever. You never know. You never freaking know. Oh god, I just gotta cross the street. Now I'm like stuck in my own nightmare version of Frogger right now. It's just that I've got the upper hand with the giant vehicle. Okay. Don't let the dumper truck follow the bike and the body into the water. Well. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not gonna be tight, man. Oh boy. Okay, please, for the love. No. Don't. You freaking stop it right now. I am gonna tilt this thing so freaking slowly, I don't even care. I absolutely don't care. If this has to take me 31 years to get out of the thing into the water so that this truck doesn't go flying in there too, then that's just how we're gonna have to do the damn thing. Come on! Get in there! Oh, no, you don't! Please tell me you went in there. Yeah! We got it! Yes! My nightmare has ceased forever! Yeah! Oh, we've got the asset! Yeah! I never have to go back there again. I may not even go there to get the money that it generates. It just, all it's gonna do is bring back bad memories. Now we can go over to the freaking thing. Yes! We got it done in 21 minutes, huh? Okay, cool. I mean, at least we did it. It's all good now.
Hey, don't sweat it.
Ah, don't sweat it. I'm just gonna break your jaw and throw you out into heavy traffic. I mean, don't, just throw a Band-Aid on there, get some smelling salts, and, just shut up and live, Oh, I mean, I gotta give those guys credit. They actually stayed on that bike for a little bit longer than I thought they were going to, considering that, they were just stuck up against my grill at pretty quick speeds. Okay, here we go. Let's go pick up a mission that's a real thing, instead of not picking up a mission that's not the real thing. Oh boy, hey, not very nice of you. Stop following me, damn it! I didn't do anything to that guy. What's his deal? I'm gonna get justice for whoever you killed. But he won't, because I'm not going to let him. I'm just gonna go waltzing right into the casino, and they'll never even know what hit him. Hooray! So let's go pick up our mission here, and then I'll do my little miniature venting episode, because I gotta have a couple of those. Is there like some money generating over here for me? I mean, normally that $ wouldn't be popping up unless something was going on. Hold on, let's go see what's happening here. I'm intrigued. Architectural espionage, huh?
Woolsey? Oh, Carl.
Hey, Carl, come here and sit in the light with me.
Oh, I thought I had. This window here must let some
He
light.
totally thought you had the lights on. It's funny.
It's perfect right here. This what we gonna plan the heist at.
Anyone else coming?
Nah.
Couldn't we have done this in my office?
You gotta have
Yes,
a secret
we could
place
have.
to plan shit like this. That's just how it's done.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. So, what do we do?
I guess we gotta make a plan.
Speaking of plans, do you have the layout to Caligula's casino?
Shit.
Caligula?
No.
Of all the people to have as a mascot for a casino, I don't feel like Caligula would be the most appropriate. If you win any money in here, we're going to murder you, so everyone can watch. Okay, you need a camera to get a copy of those casino blueprints. Grab one from some tourists at the Strip. Oh yeah, that's right. We freaking died not too long ago, so we're absolutely not going to have that. All right, so we're just gonna have to start mauling people around the Strip just to get a damn camera, huh? I figured, wasn't there like a place around here that totally had some of that going on? Do you have one? You do not have one, but you do have some cash. I will take that. So, okay, let me vent about this stuff real quick before I run out of time to do it. So, there was, you ever get like one of those? You ever get one of those customers that always feels the need to like bitch and moan about something that they have that they really don't need to be at all? Like they make a big deal about something that really has no business being made a big deal of, I suppose, would be a better way to put it. Wait, can I was going to say maybe I could kill people that were inside the casinos. You're definitely going to find a lot more tourists in there than just people walking around out here, but maybe this will be the spot. Yeah, at least one of you's got to have one. If not, then I think I may be in the wrong place. Is that going to be the way to do it? No, probably not. I mean, a lot of these guys are just getting back up. I guess I wasn't going fast enough. All right, well, back to it. Let's start running some more over. Oh boy, yeah, this is going to be good. I definitely did not find the best way to... Ah! Oh boy! Oh no! There better be... Ah! Get out of there! Run, Carl! Head for the hills, man! This was a very poor way to go about this. It really was. Don't we normally have like a... Isn't there usually like a... Oh, wait a minute, didn't that guy have one, or is he just ducking to try to get away from me? Don't we normally have like cameras at like our own safe houses and stuff? Like I'll bet if we went over to like the airstrip, there'd probably be a camera there. I mean, I'm not really, don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong, but I kind of almost don't even want to do this mission right now. But I guess I might as well. There's got to be a place to find a camera other than here. Oh. I guess. Did somebody drop one or something? What's up with the red square out here? Or is this just the casino out here that we need to be at? Yeah, that's just... Okay, this is... Oh, those are the people they were talking about. Well, that makes a lot more sense. I've just been sitting here acting like a freaking fool. Come on, damn it! I just need to kill one of you fools! Just one of you! Oh no!
Well done, cop, well done.
I mean, I went about that totally the wrong way in the first place, so I definitely deserve what I got there. I don't want to reload that because I'll have to go do the dump truck expedition all over again. So, okay, we'll go back into it. Now that I know what I'm doing, this is going to be totally fine. So, yeah, you know like the types of people that get upset about things that they really don't need to? Which people will probably argue that I'm getting upset about this for something that probably doesn't really call for it, but hey, it's my life. Drexus is playing Team Fortress 2, editing a hammer. We need to go a different way. So this lady comes in, and anybody in retail will totally understand where I'm coming from with this. But you know the people that, like, they ask if you have like a tester of something, they can try it out. And like sometimes if you don't, they'll totally make a big stink about it. They'll just be like, "Oh my god, well why don't you have one? How else am I going to find out whether I want this or not?" I'd be like, probably because you more than likely already have a predisposed notion of whether you want to buy it or not already. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm pretty sure you already know that you want one of these. You just want to make my life harder for yourself. So this lady, she comes over and she's looking at like my aromatherapy oils or whatever, and she's like, well, by chance, oh god. She was like, well, by chance, do you have a tester of this one, because I want to smell it. And I was kind of helping. I was helping another customer at the same time, and so I wasn't trying to be rude or anything. But I was like, yeah. Or she's like, do you guys have aromatherapy oils? And I was like, yeah. And so I kind of pointed her over in the direction that they were at. I was like, yeah, they're right over there on the end cap by the door. And she's like, oh, okay. And so I ended up helping this other customer. And I was just kind of like keeping an eye on her, because I don't really know why. Like, she didn't look like the type of person that was going to steal from me or anything. But she was over there looking at the things, and she grabbed the tester of the oil that she wanted to smell. She puts it on the shelf above that, and then she commences in grabbing the unopened oil that was right behind that one and cracked that one open to smell it. Like she was thinking that it was going to smell different than the tester or something. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, now that you cracked that one open, I can't sell it to anybody because you busted the damn seal on it. You freaking jerk. And then she brings it up to me and she's like, excuse me, but why don't either one of these have, like, any smell to it? I was like, well, that might be because you grabbed rosehip seed oil, and naturally, rosehip seed oil doesn't really smell like much of anything. Like, truthfully, it's a really crappy oil to use for aromatherapy because there's not really any smell to it. Like, it doesn't smell like roses. Like, you'd have to get, like, the rosehip seeds don't really smell like much of anything. It's really like you have to get it from, like, the rose petals for it to actually smell like something worthwhile. What in the hell is going on right now? So obviously I'm supposed to kill these dudes. I don't really know why, but I mean, they've got a target on their head and they go away as soon as I run them over. So I don't really know what that's all about. And one of them had a way bigger thing on it. Come on, die! How is that guy not dead? He got run over 3 times. So yeah, that was that person. That in itself was really annoying. So I'm like sitting here like, dude, now I can't sell this. This sucks. But the other part of it was this other lady, and I want you to keep in mind that this was over a $1.15 candy bar. Let's just keep that in mind. So she comes into the store and she walks right down the aisle and she's kind of looking at these certain candy bars, and there was one of them that I was just plain and simple, I was out of it. Like I didn't have any. And we haven't ordered them in a little while because we don't really get anybody that asks for those, like, virtually ever. Why do I feel like I'm doing this? Oh, there's the camera. Finally. Okay, here we go. Now head to the planning department building. Sounds good. Oh, God, that was a cop right there. So this lady comes in and she walks right down the aisle and she grabs the empty box of candy bars, the one that she wanted. And she just kind of like flails it at me, kind of just like shaking it, like in kind of not really in my face because she's like 10 feet away from me, but she like one of those, hey you, look at this. And she's like, so what's this all about? And I was like, what's what all about? She's like, it's empty. Excuse me. I was like, yes, it is empty. Which was probably a really douchey way to answer that. I was like, yeah, it is empty. She's like, well, do you know when you're gonna? She's like, do you know when you're gonna be getting more of those? I was like, not exactly. With those, I was like trying to be, I was like trying to kind of brief her on how it is that we get those. I was like, well, with these, like the other bars from that company, we have to order them from a totally different place. Okay, what's up with this lady?
Can I help you, sir?
I'd like to see the architectural plans for the Caligula's casino, please.
Okay, sir. Are you aware that the reproduction of such plans is prohibited?
Yes. Yeah, I'm only after some reference.
You'll find the plans on the top floor.
Of course it's on the top floor. Why not? Oh, goody. Yes, which way is the stairwell? Is it right over... Where is it? Here? Could it be? Ah, yes, the blueprints you need are on the top floor. I got a bad feeling that it's not going to be this easy, though. They're going to be very well guarded and all this crap. So, okay. So, she's like, well, And so I told her all these things, telling her that it's not particularly that easy to just, you know, turn around and order a whole box of them because we got to get them from somewhere else, which means we're going to have to order a whole crap load of them. She's like, well, does that mean that you're just never going to refill them ever? Like, this is just going to be it? I'm just going to have to wait for the rest of my life to get these? There's a deposit document, okay. All right, well, let's go back downstairs. And I was like, no, not necessarily. I was like, but keep in mind, though, we don't really have a lot of people buying these, so that's why we're not really, you know, filling these back up all the time. Like, realistically, you're the first person to ask for these in quite some time. All right, let's, Oh, God. Okay, we gotta go. We kind of sort of almost lit ourselves on fire in the midst of doing that. So, yeah, like, and she's like, well, I just don't understand why I always have to be the one that makes you guys order these things. Why can't you just do it without having to have me ask? And it's like, because nobody else is buying them, that's why. There's no incentive for me to carry these if only one person is going to buy them. And they're only $1.15. Like, that's the reasoning why. Like, I'm not really making any money off of them. So, you know, call me crazy. Okay, so those guys are gone. Let me just stroll right on in here with this. I'm going to assume this is it. Oh, they're right here instead. Not the giant thing there, but get out of the building before you get caught. Oh, God. We're totally going to get caught. I can just feel it right now.
Where are those damn firemen?
I was just, and like the funnier part about, oh God, oh no, oh no, we're gonna die. How was I supposed to get out of that building? I mean, I didn't have any guns. Ah, dang it, God. But yeah, then I was like, I tried to be nice about it. I was like, well, would you like us to order some of those for you? So like, the next time you come in, we'll have some. She's like, you know what? No, don't even, just forget it. I'm so done with this crap. And it's like, okay, well, you have a nice day, and I will see you in hell. You know, I'm sure you'll have a VIP front row seat when you go, so I'm sure that we'll cross our paths at some other point. But yeah, dude, it's like you're throwing a little preschool fit over candy bars for crying out loud. Like, you know, it would be a different thing if, like, I cheated you out of the deed of your house or something, and I was evicting you, and the only thing you're going to be living in was just like an old moldy trash can with, you know, with like no furnishings or anything. God, if there's like a furnished trash can, that'd be pretty interesting in itself. But yeah, it's not like I killed your husband or something. Like, you're really getting pretty worked up over just a little bit of these little chocolate-covered sesame bars, for God's sakes. Like, I think you need to get your priorities straight there, woman. But hey, what do you do? What do you do? So we spent 23 minutes, and we got one mission done. It was a very important one mission, but hey, at least we know what we're doing, and we should probably go get some guns, because we really could have used them right there. So what we're going to do is, on the next episode of Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, we're going to go find an ammunition, and we're going to go stock up on guns, so that when that comes around, it's going to be a lot easier. So until then, my friends, this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.